Welcome back to another episode of the Bush TV. In the previous episode, I start in Licola and we head over Mount Stirling on the hunt for Silverwater hut. Discover the hut, but it's completely overgrown, so I decide to change plan, camp at Wren's Flat, and the next day head to Mitchell's Flat and check out the underground gorge. From there I head up to the old slate mine where I discover a problem with the 80 series. Decide to push on, but discover another problem with the 80 series. We push on again and have a nice relaxing camp, check out Bindaree Hut and decide to camp on the Howker River for the night. Check out Bindaree Falls and head to Craig's Hut. I continue the journey and head towards Lake Cobbler where I meet up with a friend and camp there for the night. In this episode we head from King Hut and we head towards Mount Stirling where we camp at a high elevation for the night. Okay, just come out of King Hut, met a couple of people there, gave away a couple of stubby holders and things like that and had a bit of a break. Probably about an hour break. It's now 1 o'clock on the dot, heading up the Speculation Road, double back into Craig's Hut. My mate wants to have a look and take a photo. I'll make a phone call or two while I'm there. He's got the travel buddy on, we've got some meat pies going on in there. He reckons about an hour and a half. So whenever they're ready, pull over on the side of the track. We'll have a pie and sauce for lunch, so it shouldn't be too far off. It's 1 o'clock now, so a little bit of a late lunch, but it's better late than never. So anyway, so head up over Mount Stirling and we're going to camp up there for the night somewhere. So got to get some firewood and check out the camp first and all that sort of stuff, and we'll go from there. So far I'm still wrestling the 80 series. Chucked more oil in, but it's not making much of a difference, or actually making no difference whatsoever. Our steering pump's absolutely cactus, so it is what it is, we just keep going, so that's it. So yeah. Stop down here somewhere on the side of the track and have a meat pie with some dead horse. Sounds good to me. Right in the middle of a snow gums. I reckon this spot's as good as any for a bit of a lunch break. It's pushing a bit of time, but he reckons the pies are ready in about 15 minutes, so we might just stop here, have a bit of a break. Right in the middle of a snow gums. This is us. So stop for a bit of a break and rest me bloody arm, get a meat pie with some dead horse. Let's go, can't wait. Alrighto, so here we go. Nice meat pie with a bit of dead horse. My mate's got him in the travel buddy right here. Probably took about an hour and a half, I reckon, just after King Hut. He put it on. Tell you what, I'm pretty hungry. How you going with those pies, mate?
Yeah, they look right, look all right.
Looking forward to that.
Take it down.
Oh yeah, I'm bloody hungry now, mate, I'll tell you, we're getting there. So we're on the Clear Hills track. Mount Stirling's just behind the camera over there, behind you. And actually it's in front of you because you're watching it on TV, right? But it's not because I'm in front of you. So anyway, you work it out.
Take it fine, mate.
Oh, look at that, thank you very much. Ooh, meat pie, all we need. There's one thing missing with that, and you know what it is, right? And that's a bit of dead horse. So let's put it on. We've got the right ingredients right here. Tell you what, I like me dead horse on me pie.
How do you like it?
Good. I think the dog wants some as well, but guess what? You're out of luck at the moment. Gee, I tell you what, that meat pie hit the spot. Might have to get myself one of those bloody travel buddies one day. I don't have the room for it right now, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to consider buying a cargo barrier. Maybe get one of them. Because on the trip, you know, you can just pull over just on the side of the track, exactly where I am right now, like this. Right in the middle of these snow gums. And that pie, I'll tell you what, it hit the spot. It saves making a sandwich or anything like that. You just pull it out of that oven, bit of dead horse, and then you're back on the track again. I'm definitely going to consider buying maybe one of those types of things for the future. The challenge right now is to get back on the track over Mount Stirling and camp in this hut for the night. let's hit the track. Just remember, guys, if you do go for off a reference of my trips from these tracks, look, track conditions can change weekly. Seriously, they can change overnight. So it might be good now, but in a month's time or a week's time, this could be a totally different ballgame. So it's all good and well, video and tracks and things like that, but things change. They always do in the high country. Like I said, tracks do change. It could rain very heavily. You could have a 50 to 60 mil downpour and that's it. This track is a complete different ball game. So if you do want to do these sort of things as a reference to what I'm done on these trips, bear in mind it could be different. There's a couple of channels out there, YouTube channels, that do track drives for references, but then the next month the whole ball game's changed. So, oh man, look, it's okay to check out some camp spots in those channels. Bloody hell. Sometimes it's just best to let the ball go. But beside that, I wouldn't rely on it with track conditions, not at all. Just past one hut on the right there, that's the grammar school hut, I think. Yeah, the one on the right just before the top, that's that GGS hut, I think it is. The view is absolutely spectacular to my left, and we will show you that stuff as soon as I can get a hand on the camera. So that is unbelievable. Just pulled over, mate. I just want to get out and have a bit of a look before we get over the top. Had to get out. We're not at the summit. The summit is just behind me, just up there. What we might do tomorrow, we'll camp tonight and then we'll go up there and have a bit of a look tomorrow. But I had to get out and just show you what my view is from the left-hand side of the vehicle. This is absolutely stunning. That is absolutely awesome. I love it up here in the high elevation. It is beautiful. It's not the clearest day, but gee, I'll tell you what, absolutely awesome. Mount Cobbler. What's that? The crosscut saw is right there in the cloud. Look at it. It goes across the cloud is there. You got Mount Speculation. It's sort of hidden. Mount Howarth is over there. It's unbelievable. Let's get back in because he's coming. So we won't hold him up, and let's hit the track again. Let's try and find this hut, and looking forward to a nice cold can. Now, I'm sorry to say it, folks, but I am not a fan of Mount Buller. I've never been to Mount Buller. I don't want to sound like a killjoy. Each to their own. They want to go there.
I'm going to stop in a minute and get a photo.
And do the ski resorts and stuff, but I'm not into that. I like this type of country, so yeah, it's one place I'll probably never go. Alright, we're just about to go down into this track here, where there's this hut. Now, this is a tight turn. It's full lock. Wow, I'm gonna have to 3-point this vehicle somehow. Use the locker. Because I need to get around there. And it's real hard to do that. Jeez, I hope I can turn around down there. This is the struggle that I've got with this car. So, the wheel, this car just wants to do what it wants. So, excuse my seatbelt being off, we're not on the road. Thankfully the gate's open, so I'm hoping no one is down here, because this is our little spot for the night. So yeah, I don't know how far it is. I've never been in here before. Wow, wow. Lucky me mate got around the corner pretty easily with his power steering. I can't even hang on to this thing anymore, I've had enough. If there's any wood down here we're lucky, if there's not then, oh, as you can see, it nearly ripped my arm out of my socket. He can jump in his car and get it. Wow. Because I'm not driving this thing anymore today, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm seriously done. I'm going to get out, check out this hut. I don't know where we're going to camp here yet. I don't know. We'll get out and have a look. Might roll the swags out inside that hut tonight. And we'll have a fire and everything outside. And oh, I'm done. Like I'm so exhausted from the day. It's 3:15. Let's go and check it out. Caution. Watch for falling snow and ice. That'll be pretty common up here. But that's what they've put that there because of the roof. It's got like a very tall gable. Well, thankfully no one's here, so like I said, we might roll out our swags inside here. And there's a pot belly in there, I can see it through the window. And then just more or less camp outside. I don't know where yet, but we'll suss it out. I don't know what's around the back of this hut. Pretty much nothing, just like a, looks like some sort of four-wheel drive track. Looks like the Alpine walking track, because there is the sign down there on the tree. Let's go and have a look. What do we got here? So let's have a look at this. What's happening here? This is like amazing. Oh my god. Check this out. This is unreal. Well, it's not very big. There's a couple of bunks there. It's big enough for a couple of swags. That's about it. Worst case scenario, I'd ride my swag out on the veranda. It looks like someone's cut some wood here, because look, this. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. This is pretty good. So fairly amazing. Like I said, I think I've been here before, but I've never camped. I think I've walked in. Yeah, wow. Amazing. So right now I'm gonna like get myself a nice cold can, because I've just had enough of today of driving that bloody car, I tell you. So that's that. It's time for a frothy. Right, so this is obviously the fire pit here. So what I'm going to do, my mate's a bit puffed out over there. He's got a heart condition. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is move some of these seats out. Just spread them out over there or something, and then lift off that table. I'll get the shovel out. I'll dig a bit of a hole in there, and we'll have a fire outside here tonight. There's plenty of wood. It's everywhere. So yeah, we're pretty much laughing. Let's set this up. First things first though, you know what I'm going to do, right? So I might move the vehicle just back here, just here somewhere, and just get myself like a nice cold frothy and just take time out, because this has done me today, I can tell you now. Tomorrow I want to drive back up to the summit up there on Mount Stirling, and I want to get some photos and stuff. So, and then we're going to continue down, and we're going to go down through Bindaree and up the Bluff Links Road, and we're going to camp in the Jamison Valley for a couple of days. So that's the plan. Let's get it sorted. Well guys, you know what happens when it's a rough ride. She's a boy. He's a boy. It's a long wait for this, I'll tell you now. It's been a big day. I've been struggling with that car. We're at the hut now. We're going to move a couple of things around. We're going to get sorted. Got a couple of hours of daylight here, and I think I actually have some service. So I'm going to check some of those silly socials. Have this, relax for about 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and start moving a few things around, get a fire going, and yeah, get some tucker going for tonight. Hope you're enjoying the Bush TV, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying for what you're seeing. It is what it is. Not all these trips go to plan, so most people pull the pin. So, you know, we haven't pulled the pin. We've kept going. We're going to keep going tomorrow. My mate over there is sitting behind me. Actually behind you. He's over there, right? He's coming with me down into the Jamison Valley. We'll camp for a couple of days on the Jamison River. We'll have a bit of a fish and a good old relax. That's the end of the trip. Then I've got to get the car home and get it all fixed up. So that's what's going on. So what we'll do right now, guys, we'll sit back and relax for a bit, and we'll see you in the next bit. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Again.
I'll do that one this time.
Another one. Oh, you do. Well, guys, it's a well-earned, deserved drink. We've got our fire going. I haven't even pulled out the chainsaw. There's enough wood around here. Just spread out to sort of drag around. We're going to burn some things in half. I might pull out the chainsaw and chop a couple of things up around there, because there's some real dry stuff just there. So I moved all these seats out the way. We dug out the fire pit. We made it a proper fire pit. The way it was no good. Whoever had a fire here before had buried it with soil, which is no good. You can't put a fire out like that. So we've got a few rocks from down the track there, and we've made a proper pit. So what we need to do now is get a coal base going on inside the fire, because it's a little bit deep. As you see, when I started to light it, it was hard to get going because the air restricts getting in because the rocks were around. So that's why I moved a couple of the rocks out the way, just to get the air in there to bring the flame up. And then once we get a coal base going and it's nice and level, we can stick the rocks back around, because then it builds it back up and there's a nice coal base underneath. So it's going to take a couple of hours. Don't know what time it is. I'm tipping it's 4 o'clock. What's the time, mate?
Almost 4:45.
Oh, 4:45. There's a bit out. There wasn't 4:45. So we've got about, I'd say, an hour and a half light or so. Something like that. Your mate over here, Bushy, is set up inside the hut. I'm yet to do that. I'm going to get on the roof rack in a minute and get the swag off, and we'll take it up there and we'll roll it out. There is a pot belly in there, but it's not that cold, so if the weather turns nasty and we end up in there, you know what we're going to do, right? We'll get the pot belly going. I'll tell you what I did one night in a hut up at number 3, the new refuge hut, not the old refuge hut, the one we'd stayed in, the old original refuge hut in the past, that burnt down. The new one, they put a pot belly in there. We went in there with some pizza, the whole pizza, we wrapped it in foil, we stuck it on top of the pot belly, and we had a pizza for dinner. It was beautiful. We're not doing that tonight though. So get this going. It is very, we are high elevation. We're on Mount Stirling right now, so we're sitting probably at least 1600 meters, at least, I'd say, right now. Might even be more than that. Might even be like 1680 or something, whatever it is. The tree line is just up there. It's not far. So yeah, it's still a pretty good day. The weather wise, it's been okay. It's a bit sketchy, but we'll see what happens. Like, it is the high country. I have been up in the high country in the summer and cop snow. So look, he's rugged up. I've got a t-shirt on. I can start to feel it's a bit fresh, but you know, we'll be right. And yeah, we'll get this going. We'll sit down, have a couple of these, and get some dinner and relax in for the night. So
We will.
So another day tomorrow, I'm going to head down into the Jamison Valley and take it easy. I was going to go down Son of a Bitch Track, or Knobs Track, Son of a Bitch Track, Mountain Ash Track, and then camp in there for a couple of days. But I was going to still camp in the Jamison Valley. The plan is still the same. It's just I'm not going in the Knobs Track through the Son of a Bitch Track out through the Licola because of the power steering. So if it was earlier in the week, like say, you know, on a Monday or a Tuesday or something like that, and today's like a, what is it, Thursday, I would have made some phone calls right now and taken the car into town, got it fixed, come back into the bush with him for a couple of days, went back to town with a fixed car and come back out in the bush and continued my trip. But it's late in the week now. It's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I don't doubt there's no mechanic that will be able to take my car tomorrow, and if they did, it wouldn't be fixed at least till probably Tuesday, who knows when. So we can't afford to lose the car for like 4 days, so I'm just going to have to deal with it the way it is. So it's a pig to drive, but it's still drivable. It's the only plan that has changed. Like I said, we have still done exactly the same trip as what we planned, except after the Jamison Valley, I'm not doing the Son of a Bitch Track that way. I will come out on the bitumen and go in and over Mount Stirling and do it the easy way and get the car back, get it fixed, and we'll plan the next trip. throw it on. Alright guys, so it was a very windy night up here. Very windy. It was blowing like, who knows, maybe 40 kilometre gusts, or maybe 50 kilometre gusts. So it was an alright night in the hut. We had the pot belly going there. It was nice and sort of cosy in there. And it's now about 8:30 in the morning. Had a coffee and we're ready to go. So today's mission is Howker Gap Hut, just down here. And we'll have a look at those, get out of here and get over and camp on the Jamison River for a couple of days and just relax for a couple of days. It's a well-earned break, so yeah, it's quite busy, sort of moving every day, and yeah, it's been pretty busy, so it's going to be good to sit back by that river. It's a perfect day, and maybe do some fishing and just relax. That is where we're heading, right there. That's the Bluff Range. Okay, so we're at the top now. Just gonna head down to Howker Gap Huts and yeah, just check this view out up here. It's absolutely spectacular. And we're not gonna go to the summit today because it's just a bit too windy, and it's just, I've got to get the car back up there, so it's a bit much of an effort. So anyways, but check that out. Okay, I finally made it down Mount Stirling with no power steering. I am situated at the Howker Gap Hut. So there's two huts now. There used to only be that one there, and now they've rebuilt a new one, oh, quite a number of years ago, just over there. So okay, so that's it for this one, guys. I'm going to end it right here. My next challenge is to drive back down to Bindaree. I could head out from here, but I'm not. As hard as the 80 is to drive, I'm still going to keep going. So down to Bindaree and straight back up. I don't know if I'll take the 16-mile Jeep track yet. We might go the other way around and head down into the Jamison Valley, camp there for 2 nights and just literally kick back. So in saying that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Bush TV. It's a little bit unexpected that things go wrong, but they do go wrong. So stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Power steering, I've got nothing.
Oh, fair.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
Where have you been?
I've come from Licola all the way over skiing, down Mount Sunday Road, Wren's Flat, Mitchell's Flat, down to Tobacco Flat, Bindaree, now do Craig's. I was meant to do Lake Cobbler, back over Stirling, then back up 16-mile spur track, son of a bitch track, back to Licola. Big one. But now, I don't know. It's got a leak, yeah. I've got oil, but it's just, yes, yeah, and now it's gone. So even though there's oil in it, it's gone. It's not the first time it's happened, so I'll have big arms when I get home. Take it easy, mate. Cheers. I dropped the saw. I opened it and it come out everywhere. Steering all over the shop. Oh, just let it go. There's that. We'll just drive like this, shall we? Oh, there we go. Autopilot, not bloody wish. That takes the fun out of it, doesn't it?